Mr. Pendleton, if you please. Would everyone please stand?
Welcome, class of 2012. Look around and take this in. This is one of the last times we will all be together as the class of 2012. These moments are bittersweet. We must fondly look back on all the memories we've made. Most of us have gone to school together since kindergarten, a short 13 years ago. This coming fall, we will all go off on our separate paths onto bigger and better things. Today is the day we see all of our accomplishments come together. Among us, we have cross-country all-stars, marching band champions, artists, and even state football champions. I think we can all say that we are proud to be members of the class of 2012. I know the legacy we leave behind will never be forgotten. So let's take this day to appreciate everything our class has to offer and what has truly made us the unforgettable class of 2012. I would now like to introduce Madeline Warren, our class secretary, to deliver the class history.
Hello, class of 2012. It's hard to believe we've made it. In less than 24 hours, we will no longer be high school students, but high school graduates. It's been 4 years, almost 700 days, and close to 4,000 hours of good old DY. To some, it may seem like more than that. To a few, it may feel like less when you consider all the days senioritis got the best of you. However many days it's been, we've all been through it together. Freshman year, we complained about the injustice of 45 straight minutes of math. What were we thinking? Now every half day, we wonder how anything ever got accomplished in that short period of time. We found out pretty quickly there was actually no pool on the roof. We also found out no one pulls off a pair of man Uggs quite like Aiden Delaney does. It's kind of weird looking back at our first senior last assembly. The only thing I remember is having the fire alarm go off right after the assembly because Shawnee kicked a kickball a little too hard in gym class, flooding the lower gym. Come sophomore year, we were still the underclassmen, but we acted like we knew it all. We pulled off a great battle of the bands and created the first ever candy cane sales. That's probably why we're one of the classes with the most amount of fundraised money to ever go through DY. We also took on the basketball tournament that year, and whether you were balling it up on the courts or just watching from the sidelines, it was a fun event. With all this great stuff going on, it was hard to remember which day it was, green or white. A good portion of us had every Sunday night's Facebook status desperately asking, "What day is it tomorrow?" The new schedule seemed like a cruel punishment for complaining about only 45 minutes of class. However, what we wouldn't complain about was 2 nights to do our homework. Junior year, finally, our own prom. And with a creative, innovative class came a new place to host our prom, the Seaview. After much convincing to move the location, we did it and started a new trend for the juniors. Our beach-themed prom was definitely a night to remember. Some of us still tend to rock the Prom 2011 sunglasses. Besides that, our junior class officers pulled together a great talent show. With the seniors gone, we began to fill their places as upperclassmen. And as the weather was getting nicer each day, we began to experience the early signs of senioritis. We suffered through the junior research paper, danced our way through prom, fake sang through the lip dub, and started to come together as a class. After a summer of mostly working, hitting it up on Mayflower, hanging out with all your friends, and of course, sitting on Route 28 in traffic with the tourists, it was our time. It was senior year. The year we had been waiting for. Spirit Week rolled around, and I'm pretty sure DY has never seen so much neon, not even in the 80s. It was football season once again, and if you had any ounce of spirit at all, you were under the lights on Friday night and had no voice by Saturday morning. With the help of great coaches, incredible fans, and the Green Man, we cheered our team all the way through the Super Bowl. And what kind of senior year is it without a little battle of the sexes? We picked our targets and waited till it was just late enough to attack. I'm pretty sure this class topped it off with how gross Battle of the Sexes can get. I'm sure we can all remember how Evan Dean's car looked the next day at school. But personally, I thought my car was far worse. Never did get you back for that, Ethan Harrington. Aside from all the fun games of senior year, there was one event that startled us all, the death of Chelsea Varney. Even if you didn't know Chelsea, the news of the death of one of our classmates touched everyone's hearts. We will never forget her. Winter came and melted into spring, and seniors got to experience the Credit for Life Fair. It was truly a fun, eye-opening experience to the real world. Maybe not as fun for the people who found out they'd have to trade in their dreams of living in a mansion to living in their parents' basement. After much anticipation, it was prom time again, with the theme Fire and Ice. Our goals of one day walking down a red carpet came true, and we danced the night away. Prom was a success, even if we didn't get the invitations until we were already there. And now, senior year is coming to a close. It's hard to believe those strangers from the other school we met freshman year are now the people we call our best friends. The truth is, this class is unlike any other to pass through DY. We are all unique in our own ways. It's our individuality that has created the memories, like John Terrio, who made the first ever lip dub at DY, or Catherine Miller, who sings us the Pledge of Allegiance every day, or Matt Montalto, who helped us win the title of Super Bowl champs, or Keegan Colmer, who helped organize basically every event that has to do with this class, or Aiden Delaney, who jumps around in a green spandex suit and calls himself the Green Man during football games. We are all unique in our own special ways. Whether our class quote is "living the dream, it all ends here," or "you wish you were one too," the important thing is we are a class, and we've been through it all together. Secretly, we will all be a little sad next September when we don't have to be somewhere by 7:22 in the morning. And now I'd like to introduce Nicole Matthews and Emily Sherman singing Not Alone by Darren Criss.
Been alone, surrounded by darkness, and I've seen how heartless the world can be, and I've seen you crying. You felt like it's hopeless. I'll always do my best to make you see. Baby, you're not alone, 'cause you're here with me. And nothing's ever gonna bring us down, 'cause nothing can keep me from loving you. And you know it's true, it don't matter what'll come to be. Our love is all we need to make it through. Now I know it ain't easy, but it ain't hard trying. Every time I see you smiling, and I feel you so close to me, and you tell me, baby, you're not alone, 'cause you're here with me. And nothing's ever gonna bring us down, 'cause nothing can keep me from loving you. And you know it's true, it don't matter what'll come to be. Our love is all we need to make it through. I still have trouble, I trip and stumble trying to make sense of things sometimes. I look for reasons, but I don't need them. All I need is to look in your eyes, and I realize, baby, I'm not alone, 'cause you're here with me, and nothing's ever gonna take us down, 'cause nothing can keep me from loving you, and you know it's true. It don't matter what'll come to be, our love is all we need to make it through. It don't matter what'll come to be, our love is all we need to make it through.
All right, now's the time you've all been waiting for, your 2012 class superlatives. Oh, and once you've received your award, just stay standing up front, and please hold your applause till the end. All right, thank you. For best hair, male, Marc-Andre Perrant.
And female, Ryan Donahue. Okay. For best legs, female, Clara Gonzalez.
And for male, Sean Nee. For best smile, Brendan Sullivan.
And Clara Gonzalez. For best arms, Tanner Connors.
And Andy Robles. Oh, that's not yours, so you gotta do it for that.
He's on the wrong side.
All right, for best eyes, Andrew Perino.
And Ryan Donahue. Oh, no. For best friends, for girls we have Allison Rolfe, Marielle Peace, and Danny LaFerrier.
And for the male best friends, we have Brendan Sullivan and Cody Sullivan. For best co-ed friends, Sean Nee
And Catherine Miller. Most likely to succeed, Lindsey Brown.
and Ben Wood. Did most for the class, Aiden Delaney.
And Keegan Colmer. Did the most for others, Cheyenne Grace.
And John Terrio.
Oh, sorry, Emma.
For class couple, we have Allison Rolfe and Tommy Kennedy.
For drama queen, Ingrid Moriera. Sorry.
And for drama king, John Terrio.
There you go.
All right, great job, seniors. You guys can take a seat. And now I'd like to introduce your class treasurer, Jacob Frazee, who will present the class gift.
Good morning, DY, and good morning, class of 2012. This year, I've served as your class treasurer, and I'd like to thank all of our class advisors, teachers, and all the students that have helped us and participated in any of our fundraisers along the way. You've helped us so much. We wouldn't have attained all the success we've had over the past few years if it weren't for all of you. And now we've had our prom, and we've paid for our senior week activities. And now it's my pleasure to present the senior class gift back to the school that has brought each and every one of us so far. A big source of pride in our school and our community, other than the academic and leadership abilities of DY's amazing students, is the athletic success this year. And that is why we have decided to donate the money for a concessions building out by the field hockey and soccer fields. This will allow sports teams to use the space to generate some income to further support their teams. And thank you again to all that have helped us over the years.
Thank you.
And now, Mr. Jenks.
Morning. Getting closer. I do need to correct one of the previous speeches. There was a good 14% of you who never came close to spending 4,000 hours in the building over the last 4 years. You know who you are, so we won't go further. But most of you did come for many a day. As people look back on their careers and get close to retirement, it's normal for people who have spent 20 or 30 years in education to wonder, was it worth it? In the end, I dedicated my life to educating young people, but did I make a difference? Today, I would like to recognize and thank several people who are retiring this year and who did make a real difference here at DY. On behalf of our school, I thank teaching assistant Ms. Deborah Hall and teachers Ms. Doreen Sugarmeyer, Ms. Susan Carnathan, Mr. William Peace, and Mrs. Patricia Fugero for their long and dedicated service to our students. Please stand so we can recognize you. Thank you. As a school, we celebrate academic achievement. That's what we do. We're about education. And there's no mystery to education, really. Hard work, commitment, perseverance, and the willingness to put in extra effort all of the time. That's what brings excellence in any endeavor. Many of you in our school are committed to academic excellence. And yet, there are always some students who achieve just a little bit more. They put that formula into work, into practice every day. Today, it's my pleasure to recognize two young people who have always done a little more studying, always did a little bit more work, who struggled with the academics sometimes and said, I can learn anything and I can do it well. It's an understatement to say that it's hard to do your best every day, but these folks did. Discipline, sense of commitment to their studies, but also to our school. Our valedictorian and salutatorian are not one-dimensional people. They're involved in all kinds of things. And today, it's an honor to introduce our salutatorian, the number 2 student in the class of 2012, who has earned a grade point average of 4.1443. Congratulations to Lindsay Brown. Lindsay. The valedictorian, the #1 student in the class of 2012, has earned a grade point average of 4.1698. Impressive. Congratulations to this year's valedictorian, Sabrina Jamil. And now I'd like to introduce Mr. Grenier.
Good morning. As we all, I would be asked by some of the students, Gren, why do I have to be here? I would say, well, because we learn something every day. We learn why we come to schools, we learn something new. Two of the things I learned last night, sitting here watching you, when you drink a water that's cold and it's sweating, don't do it while sitting down. The results can be a little disastrous. The second thing was, don't cross your legs too long. You try to get up to walk to the podium, that could be a problem. But I also learned things about the people that I have to deal with, the kids I have to deal with every day. Two of those that I would have been lucky enough to pick as my ambassadors for the MIA and for the school. One I learned from, you can run around in a skin-tight green suit carrying a flag, and you can be a leader, and you can teach people what it means to be a leader and on the field, to help them out and to lead the school by spirit and will. The other one that it was also one of my representatives for the MIAA, taught me that you can work hard and show that you are a good athlete and still be a really good person. Mr. Aiden Delaney and Jordan O'Day. The Boston Globe gives all scholastic awards to outstanding athletes, and we are very privileged here to have had several in the past, and this year we have a great group. And these people have taught me a lot about hard work, dedication to your sport, because not only are they good athletes, they are excellent people. They've shown that they can lead, be great at their sport, not be arrogant or cocky, but work really hard and achieve great things. The first one goes to Jordan O'Day, DY Yarmouth High School Cross Country Run of the Year for 2011. Our second Boston Scholastic Award goes to Allison Rolfe for field hockey. The next two I like to call up together because it's for the same sport, and both two outstanding young men. All Scholastic Awards go to Dylan Hodson and Matthew Montalto for football. And what is a great team without a great coach? The 2000 Coach of the Year from the Boston All Scholastic, Coach Paul Funk.
Well, as the previous Educator of the Year, I have the honor to introduce the new Educator of the Year. It's a absolutely humbling honor, and I'd like to just start by congratulating the seniors in a wonderful 4 years. You have been absolutely breathtaking with everything you've done, from academics to athletics to music to drama. It has been absolutely awesome, and the sky is the limit. As you matriculate into society, you will be at the top of your game. At the moment, I would like to ask all previous Educators of the Year to please stand and be recognized. The faculty here at Dennis Yarmouth High School represent some of the most dedicated, hardworking people in the profession. As a faculty, we are consistently trying to improve student outcomes, student performance, using 21st century skills, and giving students the best opportunity to succeed. This particular faculty member that will represent our Educator of the Year is the epitome of what educators represent. This teacher has been described by her peers as timeless worker, consistently taking on new challenges, has a magnetic personality, is a goal-oriented professional, a win-win teacher who balances the needs of the students, teachers, administrators, community, and the school itself. She is constantly trying to make DY a better place, dedicated to her students, energetic and passionate, always there to help students and faculty. I think Bob Dylan would have said it best in his song, "Shelter from the Storm," if you are familiar with that. I offered up my innocence. I got repaid with scorn. But Meg McCauley said, "Come in, I'll give you shelter from the storm." Your 2012 Educator of the Year, Meg McCauley.
Well, I am speechless and totally flustered, so I'm hoping to keep today as dignified as possible. However, since you nominated me, you get what you get. Thank you very much for this. This was, oh my goodness. I don't know if I would say that I was Educator of the Year, but I know that I have tried very hard to be Colleague of the Year, and I hope that I have accomplished that. Oh, well, sorry, this is kind of freaking me out. I just need a moment. And you know what? This is kind of a bad life lesson because you don't want to peak at 30, people. You don't want to peak at 30. So, but in all honesty, we have such a great faculty, and I've been so fortunate to work with all the amazing teachers and staff members that I work with. I remember 9 years ago when I found out that I got this job, and I called Mr. Jenks' office every day, talking to Marla Vincent, because, you know, it was a while ago. I called her every day to make sure that they had not given my job. Don't touch my moment. This is my moment. This is my moment. Can you say hi to everybody? Can you say hello? I called every day to make sure that Mr. Jenks hadn't given my job away. And I'll be honest, sometimes I lose that feeling, but On days like this, I remember it because I walked through the halls and I saw you all looking so beautiful and so handsome, and it just made me so happy. And so congratulations, you guys, and I just want to give you a couple life lessons for you. Now, I know that today is bittersweet. However, you have friends here that will last for you for your entire life. Your high school friends are the friends that, come on, dude. They're the ones who pick you up when you need a ride, and they bring you to where you need to go. When you travel onward, you're going to have friends, still with your high school friends, but also in addition, you're going to have friends that will, no matter what, take your call at 3 o'clock in the morning, whether you're calling or someone else is calling to help you out of a jam. And then when you work, if you work in such a wonderful place like I work, you have friends that will run with you through the sprinkler, that will eat lunch with you, that will talk you off the ledge when you need it, and will respond to your emails that start off, "A sad little shovel." And for everybody else, since, this is my moment and I'm going to take it, one of the things that I think could really improve our school is if all of us, student and faculty, staff, everyone, if we all took just a little bit of our day to make other people's lives a little bit easier. Whether it's you not screaming at me when I ask you where your homework is. Whether it's someone in the teacher's room helping somebody who's having a bad day. Whether it's seeing somebody in the hallway who's upset and stopping to see if you can help. That's the type of thing, it's a small thing, it wouldn't take very long, and I think that it could exponentially make our lives better and our lives here a little bit easier. Because that's what education is. Education saves people. Education makes your life better. Even if this was not the best 4 years of your life, you are going to go on and live amazing and full lives because of all the things that happened here. When I was just around your age, lots of exciting things happened. Also hard things, but that's okay. I found out that I could bend but not break. I fell in love. I have friends that will last my entire life. And so you guys are about to embark on an amazing journey. I'm all set. I'm going to be done. And But wait. Since it's attached to the podium, know that this is in spirit.
A legacy is born not from the impact of actions in a moment, but from the significance of those actions in the future. It is those who leave legacies that make a difference in their world. And class of 2012, you have certainly made an impact on this school. Your accomplishments in athletics, academics, clubs, and awards have been abundant. Your leadership on sports teams, achievement in academics, and dedication to giving back to the community has been momentous throughout your high school career, and especially this year. These accomplishments, however, have only been the basis of what you've given to this school. Your true gift has been that of pride. Through your confidence and integrity, you have proven to not only the school, but to the entire community that we are capable of big things here. You've demonstrated that we may not be the biggest school or have the most records, but that we can accomplish anything if we choose to. Under your leadership, you've inspired not only each other, but all of us to reach our full potential and accomplish our goals. I personally believe that every member of this school has walked down the hallway with their heads a little higher this year because you have made us all prouder to be Dolphins. This confidence, this legacy, will be something that stays in the minds and in the hearts of this school for generations. Your determination, heart, and spirit will continue to make a difference in this school long after you graduate. And for that, we are all thankful. As a class, you have demonstrated unity and strength in the face of adversity. As role models, you have been poised and humble and have brought a new level of respect to the Dolphin emblem. Together, you have caused the community to look at this school in terms of its students and have given them reason to believe in what we stand for. You've given us the gift of spirit. The massive homemade Dolphin flag carried by the one and only Green Man, the face paint, and the cheers have carried this school not only literally through every football game, but metaphorically through every challenge we have met.
I speak for myself as well as the school when I say that we are incredibly fortunate to have been able to take part in what you have done. Each and every member of your class has the potential to make this same difference in everything you do after leaving these halls. Use your pride and devotion to touch the lives of others in your future, just as you have done with this building. I know that I have personally been changed by the individuals in your class, and that I am thankful for what you have given to this school. I wish you the best of luck in your futures, and know that this school and this community will always support you. Congratulations, class of 2012. You finally made it. And now I would like to introduce A Song for You by Leon Russell as performed by Michael Bell.
I've been so many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs, yeah, I've made some bad rhymes. I've acted my life out on stages with 10,000 people watching. We're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. I know your image of me is what I'd hope to be. I'm treating you unkindly, but darling, can't you see? There's no one more important to me. Baby, can't you see through me? 'Cause we're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. You told me precious secrets of a true love withholding nothing. You came out on top, and now I'm hiding. And I love you in a place where there's no space or time. 'Cause we're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. We were alone, and I was singing this song for you. We were alone, and I was living the dream with you.
We're here. We are finally here. And as everybody has said before me, they keep saying the phrase, we made it. We didn't make it. We conquered it. We conquered DY. We conquered high school. We conquered our community. And as we sit down in our beautiful robes, the dream of graduation is finally here. You know it's time when you hear, seniors, 24 hours, 2 minutes. Very good. I've been working on that impression a lot, so in the mirror, fixing my hair, all that. And as I sat down to reflect on our 4 years at high school, I thought our class was extremely different from the ones before us. Usually the president comes up and says, we were so small and scared of high school when we first came. Well, Tommy Kennedy has been working out since the age of 5. He has biceps the size of tree trunks, so he's definitely not small. And I'm sure Mr. Clarkin got the frequently asked question, can we take AP classes as freshmen? Nope, but we were an extremely hard-working, persevering, and amazing class. I found out freshman year, as I spent 6 weeks hobbling around in a cast up to my leg, how caring this class was. I walked around in a wheelchair and crutches, and I thought, these guys were just helping me out to get out of class. But as I found out over the last 4 years, you guys cared about each and every one of you. and everybody was so willing to help each other out. That and our class bond. It's not every school where a man who prances around in spandex can be seen as a leader. So thank you guys very much for that. Those are the things that I loved most about high school. And to be honest, all of you are the things that I loved most about high school. It's true. I enjoyed high school so much. I'm a loser. I woke up every day at 6:30 like, ooh, school time, Mom. Did you pack my lunch? I'm ready to go. I'm going to miss it so much. I may not miss the number 722, but I'm going to miss everybody out here, even the teachers. They're people too, I guess, right? It's those people, whether it was John Jebbia playing the guitar with his teeth. Yeah! And feel free to get loud, because this is the last time we're in here. Or the German wise guys mastering a second language. And of course, your Super Bowl champion team. These are the memories that we will always remember. But don't forget all the hard work that was put on. All the hard work that was put on the field and in the classroom, and the occasional hours unwinding from all the stress of being the best at the beach. That's not to say there weren't some bumps in the road. I think Miss Scala came down with a bad case of carpal tunnel from writing all my morning passes, at least. And of course, the good old Facebook status that Madeline mentioned before. Is it a green day, a white day, and the one we all prayed for but never got, snow day? All in all, every challenge we faced, we overcame, we became better, and we were stronger as a class. I'm sure we'd always look at the seniors in the middle and be like, oh, I can't wait for that to be me. But now that I'm up here, tearing up a little bit, I wish we could do it all over again. I really do. I wish that John Terrio had his film out the whole time, recording every moment, every little smile, every little saying, because those are the small things that we'll miss. I'll miss dapping up Damien in the hall, saying what's up to the boys, hello to the ladies. I'll miss all that. When they came and told me that this was a farewell speech, I laughed to myself, because I know this isn't farewell. Like Miss Fajira would always say in work-based learning, I'm glad our paths crossed, and I know our paths will cross again. This, in my mind, is a celebration speech, a good luck speech, because I know we are all destined for greatness. So good luck, class of 2012. Continue to do greatness. Continue to go above and beyond what is expected. I know as cheesy as this sounds, there will always be a special place in my heart for all of you. Thank you, class of 2012, and continue living the dream.
Outstanding. Since Aiden took my thunder, I won't tell you how many minutes left. Outstanding speech. You are a unique class. As a principal, as a teacher who's been at DY for a long time, there's always wonderful students working with us. Every class has some great kids, but your class seems to be full of great kids. You are truly unique. All the things this class has accomplished. So many of you have overcome tremendous challenges and tragedies, and you're here. And in about 24 3/4 hours, you will be walking across that stage. During that last day that you're a senior as opposed to a graduate, hang on to the memories, share the memories. This evening at the banquet, share those memories. Share those memories tomorrow, because after graduation, a new life starts. Many of you will stay connected. Hold on to those moments. Many of you will go forth to new challenges. But we're a better school because you are here with us. and I will have the honor and the privilege to hand you your diplomas tomorrow. And I can pretty much guarantee, I think the sun's going to shine on the class of 2012. Thank you. Mr. Pendleton? Everyone, please stand. Congratulations to the class of 2012.